Kourt's massage therapist, and Sophie's going to teach us how to do a face massage.
Yes, so we're going to be doing face massage with our hands, and the best part about this is it's free. You could do it at home every day, or even just when you're applying your products or washing your face. So right now would be the best time to just make sure your hands are really clean, and we could go ahead and start applying our product to warm up the tissue and the muscles around our face. So I like to do face massage with oil. I just feel I get a better glide or grip. And some people do not use oil. They like massaging with their favorite face cream, which is fine. So Sarah doesn't like to use oil. That's fine. I just want to say, if you are using oil, make sure it's plant-based. You don't want to use anything with mineral. It's just going to clog the pores. So I'm going to be using my oil cleanser. This is what I cleanse my oil.
Massaging with the cleanser.
Yes, it's actually an oil cleanser. So I would use about 2 or 3 pumps, or maybe a teaspoon, just like enough to be able to move and massage. You could also, with creams, you're probably going to need to reapply a couple times just because it absorbs.
I'm using a few different products, so I'm going to use a serum, a cream, and an ampule all mixed together.
Perfect.
A little serum and then just like a few drops of oil. So it's not.
So what I usually do is I massage with the oil, and then I take a hot towel. If I want to apply my serums after, I wipe the oil, apply my serums, moisturizer, and sunscreen. So, all right, so go ahead and you can just start just in the middle part of your face. And this is just to apply when, doing a little bit of massage to warm up the muscles.
Oh, I need to
cover all the surfaces just to make sure all the product.
And how far down? So we go down the neck?
I mean, you can add it all around the neck. That's just where I put my products. I go from the neck all the way to the top of my hairline. And when I'm applying oil, I just like to warm up the muscles a little bit. So I'll do a little stretch. So the great thing about face massage is you can go pretty firm, because you're not just working the superficial surfaces, the lymphatic, you're actually getting into the muscles. So you can actually use firmer pressure. So once you have the oil all over your face and neck, let's go ahead and start on the neck. And I always like to warm up the lymphatic system. So you have a lot of lymph that flows around the chin down to the bottom of the neck. And we're going to warm up that area just to get everything opened up. Now with face massage, there's not one way to do it. There's not one protocol. You're going to find what works for you. Try to use as much of your fingers as possible. You're not just using the fingertips, and just warm up the area. What I always learned is your neck is like the stem of the flower and your face is the flower. So this is like the final product. The neck is where all your nutrients from your body flow in, and also the toxins that get stuck around the chin and the face and the neck area, they flow out through the lymph. So you want to really stimulate the neck. You're also gonna, that would be the next area, you're gonna open up under your chin, and a lot of toxins get stuck under there. So you could kind of, as you're sweeping under, use your thumbs, and you could use your knuckles to actually massage your jaw. If you're like me,
I always get
you clench.
So you put your thumb kind of under.
Yeah, not deep. Put firm pressure. You'll feel little crunchies too.
Yeah.
And this area gets really stressed just from stress or from clenching or grinding. Fluids get trapped in there. Yeah. So the muscles get tight and you start to get puffy around the jaws and the neck, and it's not pretty.
We need to get rid of the toxins.
Exactly. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water too. You might start to get thirsty as you're working. So now, once you move on the chin, just keep moving upwards and go underneath the cheekbone and outward. Use your knuckles, use your hand. You can go up to the middle of the face and start doing large circular motions around your cheeks just to warm up all the muscles around the cheeks. Okay, start to push up.
Okay.
Around the forehead just to open up the entire forehead as well. And now for the nose.
I feel my skin coming off. It's like peeling off.
Yeah, my fingers feel kind of gritty.
Are you using lotion?
Yeah.
Oils. So a lot of times you're massaging your face and you're starting to feel little balls. It's just exfoliation. So you probably had dry skin, and facial massage will actually exfoliate too by just
Who knew? Okay.
yeah. So now for around the nose, I always get really puffy around this area. You can use more of your fingertips to drain outward.
Say this is for digestion or something on your right.
Yes, I mean, the digestion, there's pressure points for the digestion around this area.
Yeah.
And just by pressing in this area, sometimes it will stimulate that area, and you might have to go to the bathroom. But you also feel a lot of fluids just move right here. I start to get really thirsty when I work in this area, whether it's gua sha or facial massage. I also use my knuckles just to really get under the cheekbones. And your hands, your palms, by using both of them, you're actually getting different areas. So you're not just draining, you're lifting at the same time. And you can use more pressure here. And for more opening around the eyes, you really can lift the eyebrow and go all the way around, but hold it. And that's actually going to help the muscle get stronger to lift up and stay that way.
Stretch out your skin or your face.
Around the eyes, you're not putting a lot of pressure. You're actually going a lot lighter. So when you're sweeping underneath the eye, go a little lighter. And you could even do a pumping effect, and that's going to also help relieve any puffiness, I'm sorry. Like I said, around the eyes, you just want to go more gentle and more a pumping. And then for crow's feet,
Look.
so do a zigzag motion right here for the top of the forehead, crisscross every direction.
Oh, this feels good.
So you do
massage.
You do gua sha after.
Between gua sha, I will use my hands to pull out extra fluids, and I go all the way into my hair, because the muscles of your face, they're not just stopping at your hairline. They're actually, the lifting, you can go all the way in, work the temples. So I know you guys were interested in doing the mouth. So again, make sure your hands are really clean. So use a firm medium pressure and do little circles around the mouth. This is going to help with the smile line. And if you really want to go deeper into that area to smooth this area and lift it, you can actually do a technique of going inside the mouth. I don't know if you guys want to try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
So you're going to go inside, and this is going to be pinching motion. So let me move a little closer. From the inside of your mouth, you're pinching
Okay.
all the way across the top.
Does it plump your lips?
I'll show you the lip plumping after this. So you go to the side, all the way around.
I'm assuming people who have filler should not do this.
No, if you have filler, unfortunately, you should just avoid any area where you have filler.
I guess we all don't have filler because you're still doing it.
And you're going to go all the way around. So as you're pinching inwards, you want to pinch outwards too. And this is an area where if you're aging, you're really going to see it around the mouth. So you really want to open up these muscles as much as possible. So for the lips, this is a natural plumping technique that you can do anytime, and it's actually going to help build your natural collagen in the lips. So you want to start with kind of like a kiss. Pucker your lips out and get a really good grip and pinch them. And then you're gonna, once you get as much of the muscle as you can to get around your mouth, you're gonna just knead all the way to the ball. Hold the ball.
Oh, you go one side at a time.
Yeah. And go all the way to the other side.
How many times do you do this?
I would go back and forth at least 3 to 5 times. And it's really helping the collagen around your mouth and your lips build. So if you're worried about squeezing, pulling, the stronger your muscles get around your face and the healthier your skin gets, you don't have to worry about moving everything around. It's meant to move. Once your face stops moving, the more toxins you put in there and freeze the muscles, that's when you're going to start aging. So it's just like working out and yoga for your face. You want to keep those muscles strong. And this is all like.
So after you do that, you just sweep it back again?
Yeah, and you can do that as many times.
Can you do it at the same time though, like this?
You could, yeah. But you're going to get more grip if you go from one side to the other. Because you're kneading, so you want to like flow into it.
Kneading like kneading bread?
Yeah.
Little pinch.
That would be what the movement is called.
How exciting.
Then you can go around again. You can do some full sweeps just to get any extra fluid. Go down, drain out.
And then the very last thing, you always want to get it out of your.
Yeah, I always like to end with anything I'm doing for massage or gua sha. I like to end and just kind of maybe do a few more pumps at the end.
Here.
Like I said, there's not one protocol or technique. There's so many things you can do. I mean, once you really get into it, you can plump the cheekbone area. You can, squeeze the cheeks. You can build the collagen here. You can build the collagen. You can squeeze the eyebrow. I love to work around the forehead. I had a line that was getting really deep right here, and it's almost gone just from breaking up the fascia between gua sha and facial massage. I've been able to practically erase the lines that I have.
I love that also, like, you don't need any tools. It's literally just your hands.
And I mean, if you're like me and you can spend extra area in the masseter, extra time in the masseter, just if you grind, there's techniques you can do.
I grind.
Yeah, this area always gets so sore for me.
To open up that muscle, and I actually grind and clench less because I've relaxed the muscles. They're not as tight, and I find myself clenching less and less and less, and almost training myself to stop doing that. You could actually get under the chin too. And you could go all the way up too.
Okay, I think my skin has now come off.
So, and then you just always end it by going down and doing this little pat right here.
Right.
Pulse.
Pulse.
The pulse.
Pulsing right above the collarbone.
Pulse your heart, Court.
Okay, well, this is amazing. I feel like I'm going to start doing this every morning.
Me too. I'm definitely going to try to do this.
And now that I've been oil cleansing, I feel like when I do the oil cleanse, then I just can do the massage with the oil, take it off with a hot towel, and then start the gua sha.
Yep. I mean, it's part of self-love. You're going to keep everything functioning better and flowing better in your face, and your face will love you for it. A lot of people do not spend any time. I get it. If you're in a hurry, you need to put your products, you can still spend 30 seconds just applying them. with a little bit of love and stimulating the blood flow.
And I feel like just in the amount of time we've done it, my skin feels so smooth now.
It's not even just the smoothness. It's, you feel more awake, you feel more, you relax them, but it also makes you feel more awake and alert, because you're waking up everything, your tired muscles in your face too. It's going to make you look like you slept, or just.
Well, I haven't slept in 2 days, so I'm going to do this right after. I'm going to do this all day.
You can massage yourself too. I mean, these areas so it's always nicer to have somebody else work on it, but I've had a hard time finding someone to work on me lately, that I end up doing some self-work with tools and my own hands, just around the neck and shoulders. Yeah, and the chest is good too. I've been seeing a lot about opening up the chest. Right. You have your heart chakra. You want to keep all of this open. As much as we spend looking down at our phone, or just while in times of being stressed, we start to think into ourselves. So you always want to think outward, upward, open up. And when you're doing it with the purpose of draining, then remember to do some strokes downward as well, just to open up the lymphatic system. And don't forget underneath the chin.
And should we like say a prayer to our skin after?
No, you don't have to say. You can if you want. Just remember.
He said set a good intention.
And take deep breaths. You know, try to do it in a relaxing setting. I'm talking, so it's hard for me to relax. But a lot of the technique, well, you're going to get more benefits if you're not talking during.
Yeah, and you're actually like
you want to relax the muscles as much as possible.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go massage my face.
Thank you so much, Sophie.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Talk to you later.